who is this person, especially after I tell you what has been going on with me. That picture is him, but you tell me, you'd sense that you've seen a wedding ring, right?
Okay.
And you were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up telling me that he was married, is married.
Welcome to my life adventures. I'm the one and only Monica the Spirit Queen. I'm a professional psychic medium and a paranormal investigator. My crew and I lurk in the shadows at night, hunting spirits and demons. I do readings, break black magic spells, travel, expose fake psychics, and have clients from around the world. I'm no nonsense when it comes to respect and honesty. I have a crazy busy life, but I love it. My family keeps me going with their love and support. I will never give up, no matter what demons I have to face. All right, love. What did you want to know?
I love it. That's what I love about you. You're so real. It's like, it is what's happening. Nothing's scripted.
No, I don't hold, and this is the way I am with everybody too. Like when they piss me off, and then they'll turn around and they'll be like, "Oh, Monica's such a mean person. You're so rude." I'm like, really? It's because of you.
Right, exactly. No, that's what I love about you. I'm glad I was led to you. Because I feel like anybody else I tried to ever explain the craziness that I've been kind of experienced and grown used to, I guess, in 2 years. I could never tell anybody, The man in another country, can you see, like, something come to you about which country he's in? He's told me 2 places that he goes between, and I just didn't know who is this person, especially after I tell you what has been going on with me.
Okay, rewind for a second, because you lost me at this man, and then you jumped into another country. What about this? Who is this guy, so I can look into it?
Okay, so I'll tell you how I met him.
Okay.
I downloaded, my son showed me a war game of all things, okay? So I downloaded this game, and I've been playing this game. I met him through this game, and then we started chatting online. He sent the picture to me. He did tell me, yes, that picture is him, but you tell me, you'd sense that you've seen a wedding ring, right?
Okay.
And you were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up telling me that he was married, is married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm wanting to see, do you see which country he's from?
It's funny because I was just seeing UK right now.
Yeah. Okay. I knew that there was like 6-hour time difference between us.
Mm-hmm.
That fits in the time zones. Oh, God, Monica's about to get deep. Okay, but first of all, he'd tell me that I'm part of his meditation. When I seen his picture, I instantly, it's like, wow. I mean, it was just connection like no other. So he'd tell me, part of his meditation and be on his, he would like for me to get on a spiritual path, have a spiritual kind of relationship, if you will. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you call it an awakening or what, but I'd literally be like laying in my bed and it felt like something tingled up my spine, like a finger went up my spine and my back would arch and everything, but there'd be literally nothing there. I'm like, what is going on? What I'm about to tell you gets so wild. And first of all, I need to let you know, I'm totally sane. I have my head on straight, right? I can read people well. What I'm about to tell you, this shit really has happened. And I'm like, that's one of my questions, like, what is it that happened? It's kind of like, I feel like, and I'm probably using words maybe you don't like because I'm just being open to this stuff, these videos came to me about the soulmate twin flame kind of thing, whatever. I know you don't like that word. Don't scream at me.
I'm trying to bite my tongue right now.
I know. But it's like, okay, but your video started coming into the feed too, so I just felt like some stuff like the universe may be working. I just don't know, I'm trying to wrap my mind about all this stuff that was happening. But I would literally feel this energy.
Before you move on, because we jumped into this before I got a chance to tell you, just like I said, tell to everybody in my videos too. I am recording this for my documents. You already know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There's certain parts that I'm kind of interested in editing out and actually putting it on the channel for educational reasons, but I never do it without my client's consent.
Okay, then.
Okay, so think about it and then let me know. And of course, your name is never gonna pop up. Edit out the private shit. So it's mainly just like the spiritual, educational stuff that I put on. That's it.
I'm all down for it.
Awesome. Okay, sorry. Continue. I just had to let you know.
So I literally started feeling this like energy on my back, if you will. I mean, it was like, it's so intense. I'm feeling it's with me right now as we speak. And he stopped talking to me on the chat, okay? And so I kid you not, one night it really affected me. I was crying, you know, and I was like, it's like, oh, this is so upsetting, you know, why is this touching me so much?
Right.
I was literally sitting at my table, and it felt like the energy around me, something like, it just literally lifted me up out of my chair, and it was just wild. It was like a full experience. I tell you again, I'm not crazy, and it's like, I feel so good to finally get this off my chest just to tell someone, because anybody else would look at me absolutely crazy. I was woken up by, don't be scared. It's me in my head. So it's like I can speak with him telepathically. Monica, how is this possible? Monica, how is this possible? And I'm like, I feel like energy. I said, are you sending this, you know, to me, you know? And, you know, he's like, you know, you were part of my meditation and stuff. And I'm like, what is like happening? It was like, almost like, I don't even know the word to say if it was a manifestation or what happened, but every time at 11:11, whether it was my time here or his time there, I would sit in the chair, both hands on the table, and literally be having this, like, moving motion, like, I don't know if it's circles or going back and forth. It was just like, it was so crazy. What do you think so far? God.
I'm not going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I see and what I know.
Okay, honey.
Number one, you have a portal open in your home.
What's it called? A portal hole open?
A portal. A portal
Okay.
is something that allows spirits to go back and forth, like basically to visit you, to travel through, things like that when it comes to human interaction, trying to communicate with human. That's what they go through. They travel with portal, they open up. And it's like a tunnel that's connected to another portal. And that's what he did. He opened up a portal in your house through the meditation.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is what's odd in your case with me right now that I'm seeing. Normally it's like an incubus, which is a male demonic entity that goes to females and they like to have sex with them and they fondle with them and they, you know, all the dirty shit. In your case though, it's not an incubus, it's a succubus. Do you know what a succubus is?
No.
Succubus is the opposite of an incubus. It's a female instead of a male.
Wow.
So it's not a male figure. That's why it's more aggressive. That's why you feel the connection even more with her, is because it's a female. I don't know what in his sick, twisted mind he thought that he was doing. First of all, he shouldn't be sending you anything. But second of all, listening to your story, looking into it, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to find an incubus because that's what they normally do. But no, it's actually a female demonic entity, which is a succubus.
Wow. So it's not him at all.
No, it's her. If you would have been in communication with him today, he would have sent you a lot more. Since you had basically cut him off, and it's been a long while already, his energy connecting to you is very slim to nothing. It's very, very low. The more you communicate with people like that, the more they're able to connect with your energy and be able to do a lot more. So in a way, you're lucky that it's only one. It could have been multiple. If not, God knows what else he would have tried to do.
Okay. So it's not him at all. Okay.
What I suggest you to do is completely get him out of your mind. So he's not able to communicate with you in the spiritual side. He's not able to connect to your energy and do what he's been doing.
So the voice in my, you know, when I hear him, you know, or he'll say my name, you know, and things will come to me and I'll be like, you know, is that really?
That's in your mind.
That's in my mind. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So I just need to get him out of my mind, and some of this stuff, I guess, my mind is playing tricks on me.
I hate to say this, but pretty much. And no, you're not crazy. That's what people do when they're afraid of, hey, this person already has done something to me. What if it's this? What if it's that? No. Most likely what I could say is this entity is fucking with your mind. And that's what they do to try to take your energy and your vibration levels on the spiritual side, taking the walls down, okay, your blockers, just fucking with your mind. And the more they fuck with your mind, the more you feel like you're crazy or you're going crazy and you're just like, what the fuck is this? And I need answers and I need this. You're actually lost in exactly like in reality of what's going on. Then she's able to jump in and go in for the kill, meaning she could do whatever she wants with you because you're vulnerable at that time.
Okay. Okay. And he's the one that started this, though?
Since you were 12, you've had your spiritual doors open. You can feel energies around you. The thing with you is you don't like the drama of the spiritual side. You don't want to deal with it. And so you tend to stay away. And the more you try to stay away from it, the more you start closing your spiritual doors. They're not as open as they used to be when you were younger. But you still have spiritual doors because you are spiritual yourself.
Yeah.
You can feel and you can sense, and at times you can even hear entities or even see them. And because of that, this succubus bitch is taking advantage of your vulnerability towards the spiritual side and the spiritual realm with your energy.
Wow, this is an eye-opener. And here, for 2 years, I've been thinking it's been a connection with him, and it hasn't. There's been no talking since 2019. But I just was thinking it was him in my head, or saying, or talking to, that I'm feeling this energy on my back. But here it's this succubus. What do you call it?
Succubus.
Succubus. Wow, I'm just glad to know the truth. I'm just glad I really have finally got to talk to somebody about it, because now it's an eye-opener, and, maybe I need to deal with them energy on my back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what pisses me off about people like that too? And keep this in mind. Just because they're claiming it to be on the spiritual realm and the spiritual side and that level where it's not going to get any further until, well, if they decide. You're not a fucking single person. When you claim spiritual shit, it doesn't mean that it's not the same thing as cheating, period. It's the same shit.
I gotta just get used to it's not him fucking with me.
No, it's her. Spirits do like to mimic human beings. So this succubus attachment that you have, there's a very, very good chance, like I said, it's coming from him supposedly, or you said it's coming from him and I said it's not, is she's the one that's manipulating you to make it think that it's him so you can keep that connection open. Is it starting to make sense now? Instead of blocking it, if you ever thought it was something else or somebody else, you would have blocked it, right? But because she found your weak side, which is him, she's able to manipulate you and put that in your head that it's actually him, not her.
Why did this bitch even come to me?
Like I said in the beginning, my love, he sent her to you.
So he's into this shit. He's into something.
Well, he did it to manipulate you, to bring down your walls and your barriers so he can get to you on the spiritual side, on a spiritual level.
Wow.
That's why you gotta be careful who you meet online.
No, Monica, for real now. I don't communicate with him. I hear all along. I thought I am communicating with him, and now I'm not. And it's like this energy is so strong on my back right now because he knows he's married and he can't be talking and chatting to females. So he wanted to have this kind of relationship where it's not even him. He sent some damn freaking, whatever he's doing. So he is doing some. Is it voodoo, or what is he doing? Some what did you call it, honey?
It's black magic through a seance.
Through a seance. I'm glad to hear you say those words because that is what had been in my mind too.
So do you want me to take care of it, or do you want to wait and see how far it goes?